Feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense telling me to off him. Bars. But did he get the name wrong? See, that is Joel Osteen, the preacher, the pastor. And this is Haley Joel Osman, the actor who was in AI and The Sixth Sense. Before y'all clown my man though, before y'all clown him, you gotta think first, because you know he's always on some double, triple, quadruple, and like Drake requested, quintuple entendres. Now, it's 100% possible that he just simply made a mistake. He's human, just like the rest of us. Just because they are lyrical geniuses and in most of their work, they just don't miss or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean that it's impossible for them to make a mistake. However, he could actually be referring to both Joel and Haley and using a clever way of mixing them up as to say, like, we don't know who you really are, Drake. He already made mention on the fact that he'll know if he's battling Drake, his ghostwriters, Beam, and any of the people. There's a 20v1 versus him versus Drake and all his other ghostwriters. Word. Also, fun fact about this pastor over here, he has been accused of using a ghostwriter before for his sermons. You feel what I'm saying? And because he's famous, a lot of people have impersonated him before, including with AI. You see where I'm going with this? So while I actually think it's hilarious that this mix-up could be a mix-up, I also think that before we jump to the internet to be like, ha ha, just remember the man be on another level with it. Earlier in my last video when I said I didn't like feel like his diss track hit, is not because it wasn't lyrically there. It's just I didn't like the way it sounded to, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was listening to Chris Brown's, you know what I'm saying, diss track, we was like, damn. Like it was like, even the beat made you feel like fighting somebody. But this, it just seemed like he was jotting some notes down in the lab, and then his homie was recording it to make sure they didn't forget what he said. And then instead of going into the studio to record it, they were just like, hey, just drop the recording you just did here. Because it just seemed like he was just chatting, just talking, and it just happened to rhyme. And that's the reason why it just like didn't hit. But it's not because it wasn't lyrically assassinating someone. You feel what I'm saying?